This video, we're going to see about light reaction of photosynthesis. First, what is photosynthesis? In simple words, we can say photosynthesis is synthesis using light. So, the definition of photosynthesis is that it is a process by which plants manufacture their own food using sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. The most active photosynthetic tissue present in plant is mesophyll tissue. This mesophyll tissue contains chloroplast, which contain light absorbing green pigment called chlorophyll. Using this pigment, the photosynthesis process is carried out. There are many experiments were carried out to prove the process of photosynthesis, and at last an equation was framed which contain carbon dioxide and water molecule. This combines to form carbohydrate, oxygen and water using pigments and light energy. These pigments are nothing but the chlorophyll pigments. So finally, what are the requirements of photosynthesis? Where pigments, light, water and carbon dioxide. And what are the final products of photosynthesis are photosynthesis, oxygen and water molecules. In photosynthesis, solar energy is converted into chemical energy and carbon dioxide is converted into carbohydrate. Moreover, photosynthesis is also known as oxidation reduction process. Why? Because the light splits the water into protons and electrons through oxidation process. Since oxidation is either addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Here, hydrogen is removed in the form of protons, and these electrons with the help of pigment and light forms assimilatory powers. These assimilatory powers are nothing but ATP and NADPH. This entirely comprises the light reaction of photosynthesis, and using this assimilatory powers, carbon dioxide is reduced into carbohydrate. This comprises the dark reaction of photosynthesis. Here, both oxidation and reduction is taking place. So, photosynthesis is also known as oxidation reduction process. Okay. Since we are going to see about light reaction, we must need to know at what range of visible spectrum this light reaction is taking place. So, the visible spectrum of electromagnetic radiation having the wavelength between 400 and 700 nanometer is used by plants for photosynthesis. This visible spectrum is also known as PAR, which means photosynthetically active radiation, and its range is between 400 and 700 nanometer. Next, quantum requirement and quantum yield. Before going to see about what is a quantum, we should know what is a photon. So light rays consists of tiny particles called photon, and the energy carried by these photons is called quantum. Next, let me see about what is quantum requirement and quantum yield. First, quantum requirement. The number of photons, which is a quantum, required to release one molecule of oxygen in photosynthesis is called quantum requirement. And the quantum yield is the number of oxygen molecules released per photon of light in photosynthesis. The quantum yield is always in the fraction of 1, which means the value is always less than 1. This is with regard to quantum requirement and quantum yield. Next, Redrop and Emerson enhancement effect. Here, the x-axis denotes the wavelength and y-axis denotes the quantum yield. In previous slide, we have learned what is a quantum yield. Here, at a wavelength greater than 680 nanometer, there was a sharp decrease in quantum yield, which is called Redrop effect. And again, this quantum yield is enhanced if additional wavelength is given. Okay, let me see in detail about these two. So, a sharp decrease in quantum yield at a wavelength greater than 680 nanometer. Since this decrease in quantum yield took place in the red part of the spectrum, so this phenomenon is referred to as red drop. Next, this inefficient far red light beyond 680 nanometer could be made fully efficient if supplemented with light of shorter wavelength. So the quantum yield from two combined beams of light was found to be greater than the sum of effects of both beams used separately, and this enhancement of photosynthesis is called Emerson enhancement effect. These two were given by Emerson, and this proves that presence of two photosystem in light reaction of photosynthesis. Next, photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is divided into two processes. First, light reaction, and next light independent reaction, which is called dark reaction. Light reaction is also called primary photochemical reaction, and dark reaction is also called carbon reaction. And light reaction was given by Hills, hence the name Hills reaction, and dark reaction was given by Blackman, hence the name Blackman's reaction. Light reaction takes place in thylakoid or grana, so it is also called thylakoid reaction, and dark reaction takes place in stroma of chloroplast, hence the name stroma reaction.